Alright, so like I said, I got this table all ready to go. And I was wanting to look at some of these games. I mean, like I said, victory games, they're a way of life. But I do remember playing them back in the day. And like I said, this is like 1989, 90. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of years back. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this Central America game. Like I said, I've played these all, but it's been a long time ago, and they were massive games. I remember they took up almost, and I don't know I don't know if I even had a table this big. I think I did have one because it was like a train set table that I set it on. But here we go. We got our Allied player displays. You can see here, and like I said, I was thinking about breaking one of these out, but I don't know if I got enough time. I mean, it'd be almost like my Kingdom of Heaven year long year long play with these. But I think they do have some smaller scenarios. But there you go. Let me turn this around this way, and just to look in the box, because like I said, this box has not been opened in 30 years. So I haven't looked at these things. So we'll go ahead and look at this together now. This rule book looks like it's a little bit used. So I haven't, like I said, I did play these games, but they were years back. And these games are not for the faint of heart. But for some reason, I did play them, and you know, oh, these was a long, long time ago. But you can go ahead and see all the gaming rules. Don't think I marked them at all, but oh, you got your Central America conventional game rules of play, which is pretty thick. It's a thick, a lot of type print. I mean, these things here are simulations, and I do remember. I don't know how I played them, but I know I had them set up. All right, here we go with another intervention game. So you got your conventional game, your intervention game, and it's been through some wear and tear. Unlike old Gilbert when I was younger, I don't think I really thought much about collecting them and keeping them in nice. I was just they were more playable. I did take care of them though, in a way. But you can see they got a little bit of wear and tear on them. Here's another big old. These things are thick. Look at a small print. Oh man, I mean, you need to study. You know, these are some games you're going to set up for a long time. This is a scenario book. It is big and heavy and thick. Look at all these. Whew. How many scenarios are in here? Oh man, let me look and see here. Scenario 10, scenario 16. There you go. This was the Red October. Oh man, Monroe Doctrine Adventure. Oh. These things are nuts, but I did play them at one time. And there you go. We can see here. Ugh. And this is what gets me with that other game I was looking at. Boy, I got these all set up. I was doing my Gilbert Collins back then. Had these things. And one thing I noticed is I wrote pretty good back then. I wrote really good. Now here's another thing. And this is something that I did when I played these games. I'd hang up. These are little cutouts. 1988. I cut this out, and I hung it up, and it just tells you Central America a little changed. You know, just like I do with my games nowadays. I always get the political background, but I was always into politics and everything back then. Like I said, and after graduation, I did end up going into the Marines, but didn't get out of boot camp. Yeah, it was short lived. We had some physical back ailments. But anyway, here's the map, and this map is huge. This map is big. So yeah, here you all go. But yeah, just trying to get these games out and noticing some stuff that I had on here from when I first played it. See if there's anything left in this one. Oh my God, Allied player charts. Yeah, these games are. I can't believe I would play these. You know, even back in the day. But I did because I have me my little extra add-ons like I do in that other game, U.S. Forces based in Panama. It almost looks like a print. I had some good writing back then. Alright, here's some more little add-ons that I have. Engaged Allied units, engaged Communist air units. These are still some pads. I still got some paper on these things. These are old. These are 30 years old. They've been sitting in there at least. Or 20 years, whatever. I don't know, my math's not that good. You even got me a little stateside U.S. ground and air units. My packages. Some of them not punched out. Let's take a look at some of these units here. These units, and that was back in the day, man. I mean, I was young. I probably had good sight. But these things are crazed. Is there another step behind it? Yep. Reduce step, but yeah, these games are way alive. Get some more shots of the counters done up. You can't really see it. It's obviously an anti-aircraft unit right there. Recognize that, but yeah. Just looking through it, see what goes on. We'll break out this Gulf Strike box here. Be right back. Alright, my Desert Shield Gulf Strike box. And I have not opened this one up in a while. Now their Gulf Strike series was like I said, simulation. I'm trying to see. We'll go ahead and open the box up here. Oh, 10-sided die. Some units. Oh, game and price list from 1989. Wow, the General Magazine. Ooh, there you go. I'm glad I kept this. Look at all these. Civil War. Oh, the Cold War. Yeah, this is bring it back. American Express. MasterCard. Huh. Yeah, I guess that number ain't no good no more, but let's look and see what we got here. Turn it up the other way. You got your Gulf Strike 2nd edition scenario update book. Woo. Like I said, it's a way of life. But at one time I must have played it, and I'm really kind of impressed that I even would attempt to mess with this back when I was 20-something years old. Here's a new Desert Strike expansion module. When they were going after old Saddam. And I do remember before the invasion started, Operation Desert Shield or whatever, Desert Storm, that I would simulate these. I'd do me a little simulation here. That's why I bought the game back then, because I kind of wanted to. Oh, look at the. Oh, we marked in the. Nicely marked. That's not good. Back then, though, like I said, wasn't like old Gilbert. Oh, I got more stuff marked here. Yeah, so I definitely was going through these thick as a Bible freaking rules. Let's see what else we got here. Formation effects tables. Oh. I remember this Gulf Strike had a lot of maps, though. Let's look at these maps. Afghanistan. I remember all these areas, though, because I remember, freaking tables for all your area units. Standby. Oh, man. Here's one map. That's a big map. Oh, this one's sick, too. This is huge. I can tell you this thing's big. It's got some good card stock, but it's a big map. There's 2 huge maps. Like I said, this Gulf Strike map is about the biggest map I've ever seen. I think that maybe World at War, that big one, that's a circular map nowadays with the new game they came out with. But look at this. This is more. I got tape on them. When I try keeping them together, not knowing that you really don't want to do that if you want to keep it nice. But, we'll just cut it off and everything. It's still in really good shape. I keep everything in good shape. And another map. Man, like I said, these maps were ridiculous. It's a 3rd or 4th map. This one here is huge. Oh, this thing is a huge map. Oh my God. This was a big game. Big game. I'm hanging on to it though. One of these days, maybe this will be a retirement game. And here you go. There you go. I even had more bases. What did I do? Additional air bases, 388. Look how nice I have. It's almost like it was a printer. Man, I did good when I was younger. Got in all that stuff. I did. I got into it. Then what happens was I got into wargaming. And then I think I started really to hunt and fish a lot more. So I kind of gave up on the wargaming and went to the video games. And then, like I said, the pendulum switched away from wargaming where Avalon Hill went out of business and Victory Games and all that. And then it came back. People kind of got tired of, doing things on a screen. They wanted to have their hands on and, counters and dice and maps. And then now it's swinging back to where they do that all on the computer with, if you know what a tabletop simulator is, where they, people that can't have, miniatures and stuff. Tabletop simulator is kind of good, but what they're doing is just simulating this. So the pendulum swung the other way and people start getting into it. And then I start getting into it, and I seen on YouTube that they got all these. Oh my God, I didn't know the hobby grew that much while I was gone. All right, look at here. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, what do we got here? Limited war designed to liberate Kuwait. 12, 2 a.m. Stealth cruise missile targets, radar installations, communications centers in Kuwait, southern Iraq. Oh my God. 2:30 F-111s, B-2 stealths, B-52s, B-1s with F-15, F-16. This was nuts. All right, well, see, then back then we couldn't record. I mean, didn't have video. So I think I just made little notes of these things. Note, Air Force to be responsible for all operations in Iraq, naval air units to watch for Iranian intervention. Wow. Knock out any Iraqi for. Whoa, look at all this. This is crazy. Desert wind is what I called it. Surface to surface missiles. Oh, targets Kuwait, radar installations, surface to surface air missile air bases, communication centers, reinforcement routes, supply. Oh my God! Like I said, if you get caught with some of this, they're gonna bring you in and let you know. Well, what are you doing here, dude? Oh, lift point. Yeah, I mean, this. Who made these games? This had to be a Mark Herman. We gotta find out the rules. Look at this. Desert wind from airbase B2 targets. Oh my God! Did I tell you I was a gaming geek? I mean, I don't even think I'd do all this nowadays. Woo, woo. Notes on Islam, Muhammad. Look at all this. I got notes studying Islam. More Islam. Huh? Desert wind with a little tornado or a little wind devil. Damn! Look at I got into this shit. When H war arrive, he leaves first A1F. Oh my God! It's all individual notes about the invasion airdrop operation Scorpion. I called it Marine invasion launcher force to hit East Kuwait. Oh my God! That's what I mean. A little look back at the old Allied National Operation. Oh my goodness. SBI on a mission to defend strategic grid. Oh my goodness, yeah. These games are nuts, and I was nuts to play them. But it looks like I got into it. I wouldn't know this from a hole in the ground. Back then, I guess I knew what was going on, but right now, like I said, woo, a little bit of extras. Let's look at the counters. All right, I put them away good, taped them up. This tape hasn't come off in 20-something years. Oh man, it's a way of life. Look how little I mean, they didn't really. I guess being an art farmer and counters wasn't in their repertoire. They just want to get the basic information. Let me find out who made this game. Who we got to credit this? Is this a Mark Herman game? Let's see here. Call strike rules of play. Game scale components. I'll tell you nothing here. Let's go back here and see if we can credit. Who is it that made this game up? I'm running out of time. Mark Harmon. Hey, Mark. Back in the day. Wow, look at this. Oh, my goodness. What a game. Okay, I'm going to let you go if you don't think I'm running out of time, but here's some counters I get to punch. A little time capsule. Look back at back in the day when I used to play some victory games. Woo! We will be back. I don't know if I'm tackling this anytime soon. These might have to wait for retirement. But just thought I'd give you a little drop in. Kind of curious. Be back.